Hey guys, I'm Akash and welcome to Pabbly. So the topic for today's video is automatically add course enrollment details from Uteach to Google Sheets. Now suppose guys you are a Uteach user, you have created some course in Uteach and you want every time a new user, a new student gets enrolled in your Uteach course, you want to add the details or the data of that very same student into Google Sheets. Now you have two ways to do this. First one is manual process that manually get the details of the student and add those details into Google Sheet so that you can share those details with your team members. But this manual process is very much repetitive and time consuming. So to solve this problem, in this video, I came up with an awesome automation by which whenever a new user will get enrolled or added in our Uteach course, automatically the details of that very same user or same enrollment will be added as a new record in Google Sheet as well. Interesting, right? Now you must be thinking how we are going to do this. So to make this happen, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration software. Now what is the actual step-by-step guide to set up this automation and how you can set up this automation by yourself? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on the Pabbly Connect dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you just have to go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching on the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So after reaching this dashboard, click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I'll name my workflow as Uteach to Google Sheets. And click on create. Now we can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is first we have to get the details or the data of new enrollment of a student in our Uteach course inside Pabbly Connect. Then from Pabbly Connect, we will send that very same data to Google Sheets. So here in trigger window, in choose apps, search for Uteach. Uteach it is. And after that in trigger event, select new course enrollment. Click on connect and select add new connection. So here we have to connect our Uteach account with Pabbly Connect. And to make the connection, we will require the API key and domain of our Uteach account. Now you must be thinking from where we will get the domain and API key. So to get the domain and API key of your Uteach account, go to the dashboard of your Uteach account and on the left side, you can see settings over here. Click on settings and click on integrations. After reaching this integrations page, you can see Pabbly Connect over here. Just click on Pabbly Connect and here you will find the API key and domain for your Uteach account. So just copy the API key from here, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After that, copy the domain as well and paste the domain over here as well. And after pasting the domain and API key, click on save. And now we can see that our Uteach account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. After that, just click on save and send test request. And here it is showing us waiting for response, which means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some response, some data of new course enrollment from our Uteach account. So we'll go to our Uteach account and enroll a user into a course. So let's get back to Uteach, close this, and this time we'll go to learning content and go to courses. So we have to enroll a dummy user, a test user into a course. So I only have one course, which is this one. So I will click on this enrolling student button. And after that, I'll enroll a test user over here. Click on add new. Then we have to select for a user. So I have few students enrolled in my Uteach account. So for example, Ashi Rai is one of them students. So I'll select the student and then it is asking us for the group. So I don't have any group as of now in my Uteach account, so I'll ignore it and click on save. So we are enrolling ashirai824@gmail.com, this student in this particular course. Just click on save. And now you can see that the student is successfully enrolled into a Uteach course. Now the details or the data of this very same enrollment will also be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So let's just get back to our Pabbly Connect workflow. And yes guys, you can see that here in Pabbly Connect trigger window, we have received a response over here. And this is the response of that very same course enrollment, very same user to whom we have just now enrolled in our Uteach course. So we have the same name Ashirai, same email address, and getting type is gift. So as an admin, I have gifted this course to this user. This is the name of the course and this is the user ID. So now we can see that our first step of setting up this automation is now successfully completed. We have successfully received the data or the response of new course enrollment from Uteach inside Pabbly Connect. Now after that, we want to send this very same data to Google Sheets. For that, we will scroll down and come to our action window. And here in Choose App, we will search for Google Sheets. Google Sheets it is. After that, in action event, we will select add new row and click on connect. Select add new connection and here we will connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. So click on connect with Google Sheets. Then we have to select our Google account in which our spreadsheet exists, in which we want to add the details or the data of enrollment. So this is my Google account, Google Sheets account. I will select it. Then scroll down and click on continue. And now we can see that our Google Sheets account is also successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us select spreadsheet. And in the drop-down below, we can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have created in our Google Sheets account. So these are all spreadsheets which are present in my Google Sheets account. And Pabbly Connect is asking us that out of all these spreadsheets, in which spreadsheet we want to add the data. So I have created a spreadsheet named as Uteach course student list. And I want to add the Uteach course enrollment data into this particular sheet. So I will select this very same sheet over here from the drop down. And after selecting the spreadsheet, it is asking us to select the sheet. So in this spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as sheet 1. So we will select sheet 1 over here. After that, we can find it is asking us user ID, name, email, and course name. So basically, I have created 4 columns in my spreadsheet, which is user ID, name, email, and course name. And these same 4 columns can be seen inside Pabbly Connect. So here we have to enter the details or the data which we want to add to these columns in our spreadsheet. So in place of user ID, I wanted to add the user ID of the student to whom we have just now enrolled in Uteach. And we have received the user ID in trigger response from Uteach. This is the user ID. So basically we have to map this very same user ID, same data over here in this field. Over here. And the process of mapping, guys, is very simple. Simply click on this field and from the drop down below, you can see all the responses from Uteach. And out of all these responses, select the response for user ID over here. And it is mapped. Then we will follow the same process of mapping for name, email, and course name as well. We will click on this field and from the drop down below from Uteach responses, we will map the name, the username of the student to whom we have enrolled. Then same for email as well. This is the email. And for course name also. So this is the name of the course which we have received in response. So basically we have mapped all the details or data which we wanted to add into Google Sheet from Uteach responses. After mapping the data, click on Save and Send Test Request. And after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we have received a response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here is now successfully added as a new row in our Google Sheets. So let's check. We will get back to Google Sheets and you can see that the response or the data is now successfully added over here. Let me improve the formatting of this sheet just once. And yes, you can see that the very same data, the very same student name to whom we have just now enrolled, Ashirai, same email address, same course name in the course which we have, in which course we have enrolled the user and the user ID. So guys, we saw that the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now let's just test this automation in real time once. We will go back to Uteach and this time we will enroll a new user. And see that using this automation, the details or the data of that very same enrollment is captured inside or added inside Google Sheet or not. So let's enroll a user over here, add new. So here I have a student named as Akash Bhelkar. I'll select this and click on save. we will be enrolling akash.bhelkar@gmail.com. This user, this student in my Uteach account to this very same course. Click on save. So the user is enrolled. Now let's check our Google Sheet. This is our Google Sheet. And yes guys, you can see that instantly, automatically, the very same user to whom we have just now enrolled is now successfully added in our Google Sheet as well. Same student name Akash Bhelkar, same email and same course name in the course which we have enrolled, and same user ID of that student as well. So guys, we have tested this automation in real time that this automation is working perfectly fine. So now let's just get back to Pabbly Connect and understand in brief that what are the steps we followed while setting up this automation. So we have created a workflow in Pabbly Connect where in trigger window we have selected Uteach and new course enrollment was our trigger event. Then we have connected our Uteach account with Pabbly Connect and received the data or response of new course enrollment in Uteach account inside Pabbly Connect. Then after that we have sent that very same data to Google Sheet to add the details or the data of new enrollment in Uteach inside Google Sheet using Pabbly Connect. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this very same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this very same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
If you need any kind of help or have any queries, you can ask them on forum.pabbly.com and you can check Pabbly Connect's pricing at this link. So if this video was helpful to you, you can like this video, don't forget to share it with others, and to keep getting such content on automation and integration, you can subscribe to Pabbly. Thank you, have a nice day.